you already mentioned when you that you went to uni. What was your idea when you got into uni? What did you want to learn or to do?
Well, I always did music when I was a teenager, and I chose it to my schooling in it, and then I did my A-levels in music, and then I got to 18 and everyone was saying, well, we're going to uni now. What are you going to do? And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to go too. What are you going to do? Music, I suppose. I didn't really have a strong idea of what I wanted. I just wanted to keep doing music.
Well, did you write already your own songs?
Oh yeah, since I was like 12, 13 kind of thing.
Were they good?
They got better. Yeah. I like, well, one of the songs on our newest album I wrote when I was 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once you got out of uni, what did your mind, in what way did your mind change about, well, making music and starting a band?
It opened my mind to, it kind of broke down the idea of genre and of sort of tribalism in music. I think particularly when you're a teenager, you are very set in what you listen to, and you reject anything else apart from your genre. You know, if you're a goth, then it's goth. You know, you would never listen to Katy Perry or something like that. And I think partly to do with my age, but partly just being exposed to all these different things just broke down my idea of genre, and it made me see it as very, very pointless, really superficial. And I came out thinking there's nothing wrong with very pop. There's nothing wrong with very metal, and I didn't care about where I got ideas from or what ideas I used. I didn't think it mattered anymore. I still don't think it matters.
How did it change your songwriting?
It taught me a lot of. It taught me how to communicate what I was already thinking to other people, which is useful because I was very much doing it all myself when I first went to uni, and when I came out, I wanted to say, well, this is my idea, here it is. You know, it gave me a language to use instead of trying to sort of sing it to somebody or hope the message got through somehow. It kind of allowed me to communicate better. But in terms of the way it changed me, I guess it just opened my mind a bit more and let me bring in anything I wanted. If I could think of it, I could do it then. Instead of imagining it, I could actually do it when I came out.
And how did you write your songs before you went to uni? Did you just use a guitar or something else?
Yeah, I used the guitar, but guitar, maybe piano once or twice, but I was terrible. But even before I got to uni, I was writing on my laptop because of the freedom it gives you. You don't need ability, you don't need a player, you just need a mouse and your brain and some headphones.
You have released 2 EPs, and now your second album. But your first album was called Man Alive. In an interview you said some things about the album. After the 80th listen, I just thought, I wish I'd shut up. I think you said it to Enemy. It was some sort of that you were not really regretting the album, but you were a bit bored.
No, I think I'm not bored. I think it's quite tiring, and I think while you're in a band, while you're in the music you're making at the time, it's hard to see what other people see. And I think after listening to Man Alive now, I kind of think, why won't he shut up? You know, I'm singing on every second of every song, you know, singing. And I didn't realise it was like that. And you listen to any other band, it's not really like that, really. I mean, there's gaps, sure, but there's no gaps on Man Alive at all, and there's very few on Arc, really. But it was something I just thought, I need to stop relying on my voice so much. There's more to offer. The guys in the band are great players. I can write music without having to sing, and I think I was a little bit afraid of stopping because then I don't know, then people will kind of listen to what I have to play or what we have to play. And a lot of that album was written and performed and everything in a slightly uncomfortable way, or in a way I didn't really want people to look at me. I wanted them to just be surprised and dazzled and not know what's going to happen. And I was kind of hiding behind a lot of things, I think. Okay. And that's one of them, is that he never shuts up, so that people can't get a word in, maybe.
In hindsight, do you know why he did it?
Just confidence, I think. I wasn't very confident singer when I started. not amazingly confident now, but as a person, I think, as a writer, there's so many ways to put masks on, or to hide meaning in words, be cryptic, or to speak really fast, sing in a high voice. The music changes every few seconds. It's all distraction from looking at me, really. Even though here I am, I'm giving you myself, but I'm not really. I'm sort of giving you tricks almost. And I kind of, I've started to realize that I was tricking everybody. And that
when did this idea sink in?
Touring Man Alive, I think I've started to realize that people were interacting with the band in a sort of intellectual way, or a curiosity way. They were kind of going, this is clever, or this is weird. And I've started, after singing to thousands of people over 2 years, I started wanting people to go, oh, I know what you mean there. I feel the same. Give me a high five kind of thing, instead of, oh, your band's so clever and you play so many notes. I kind of started to want
the heart,
emotional connection more than this kind of brain connection thing. So I guess that was, I started to realize, well, why am I not feeling that? It's because I'm got all these masks on. It's because people can never get close to me because I'm all over the place, you know.
But are you also like this in normal life?
Yeah, I think so. But I think I'm different. I'm sort of following a similar path, or at least I hope I am. Yeah.